As the world of finance braces itself for another seismic shock, whispers of an impending collapse are growing louder by the day. In the eye of the storm is Credit Suisse, one of the world's most storied banks. With scandal after scandal and billions in losses, many are now wondering, is this the end of Credit Suisse? In a bid to stay afloat amidst a plummeting stock value, Credit Suisse announced on Wednesday that it would be seeking a lifeline from the Swiss National Bank to the tune of 50 billion Swiss francs, equivalent to $53.7 billion USD. Additionally, the beleaguered bank plans to repurchase some of its own debt in an effort to alleviate the mounting financial pressure. Don't forget to click the first link in the description to get a chance to win a $100 gift card. As one of the largest and most prominent financial institutions in the world, Credit Suisse is no stranger to global attention. It holds a special distinction as a global systemically important bank, according to the Financial Stability Board, a group that closely monitors the worldwide financial system. In fact, only 30 other banks share this same classification, including heavyweights like JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, and the Bank of China. But as Credit Suisse faces mounting financial struggles, some experts are sounding the alarm about the potential ripple effects on a global scale. As Andrew Kenningham, an analyst at Capital Economics, pointed out in a note to clients, Credit Suisse is in principle a much bigger concern for the global economy than the regional U.S. banks, which were in the firing line last week. Credit Suisse is much more globally interconnected, and therefore its problems are not just a Swiss problem but a global one. With such a wide-reaching impact, the fate of Credit Suisse hangs in the balance, and the world watches on with apprehension. The fallout from Credit Suisse's struggles has sent shockwaves across European markets, and its ripple effect could have serious implications for the global financial system at large. As the bank navigates these choppy waters, the world watches on with bated breath to see what its fate will ultimately be. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to watch our latest videos as soon as they are released. As central banks around the world have worked to slow down inflation and curb the global economy's momentum, some banks have found themselves in precarious positions. The recent collapse of Silicon Valley Bank, the largest banking failure in the U.S. since the 2008 financial crisis, has only heightened fears about weaker lenders. This includes Credit Suisse, a bank that has struggled with issues for decades. Despite the fact that the problems facing Credit Suisse differ from those that brought down Silicon Valley Bank, economists at Capital Economics warn that the two situations serve as a reminder of the vulnerabilities that exist in the financial system as interest rates continue to rise. The recent plummet in Credit Suisse's shares, however, was not a result of increasing interest rates, but rather from comments made by the bank's main backer, the Saudi National Bank. The Saudi National Bank announced that it would not be providing additional funds after purchasing a nearly 10% stake for $1.5 billion last year, sending shockwaves through the bank's already unstable foundation. As Credit Suisse teeters on the brink, the world watches anxiously to see how it will fare in the face of mounting challenges. Comment banks if you would like us to make more videos like this in the future. For years, Credit Suisse has been facing an uphill battle, widely regarded as the weakest link among Europe's large banks, according to experts like Andrew Kenningham. The bank has faced numerous setbacks and compliance failures, leading to billions of dollars in losses and multiple changes in top management. Over the last decade, Credit Suisse has also been hit with significant fines and penalties, ranging from tax evasion to misplaced bets and other issues. One of the most prominent cases was in 2014 when Credit Suisse pleaded guilty to charges that it had allowed some U.S. clients to illegally evade taxes, resulting in a hefty $2.6 billion payment to both the federal government and New York financial regulators. More recently, Credit Suisse's reputation was further damaged by its involvement in the Luckin Coffee accounting scandal. As an underwriter when the Chinese firm went public on the Nasdaq in 2019, Credit Suisse suffered when Luckin Coffee was removed from the U.S. exchange following allegations of fraudulent sales figures. As Credit Suisse continues to grapple with these issues, the future of the bank remains uncertain. Don't forget to like this video if you've watched it till now, as it inspires us to make content like this. In 2020, Credit Suisse's CEO, Tidjane Thiam, resigned following two high-profile spying scandals that implicated top bank officials. The bank was further plagued by the collapse of the U.S. hedge fund Archegos Capital a year later, resulting in a $5.5 billion loss for Credit Suisse. A subsequent independent external investigation revealed that Credit Suisse had allowed Archegos Capital to take excessively risky positions that ultimately led to the fund's downfall. In 2022, the bank faced social media rumors that it was on the verge of collapse, prompting customers to withdraw billions of dollars. This, in turn, has made profitability a difficult proposition for the bank, which has been struggling financially for several years. Just last month, Credit Suisse's stock hit record lows after the bank reported its largest annual loss since the 2008 financial crisis. Adding to the bank's woes was a report that regulators were reviewing comments made by the lender's chairman about the health of its finances. With all these challenges and uncertainties, the future of Credit Suisse remains uncertain. The recent lifeline provided by the Swiss National Bank is a welcome relief for Credit Suisse. The central bank's liquidity support may give the bank some breathing space to execute its restructuring plans and weather the storm. However, according to analysts at JP Morgan, this may not be enough to save the bank from persistent doubts about its investment banking strategy and the deterioration of its brand. Furthermore, the weakness of credit and equity markets, as well as increasing concerns from counterparties, are making it increasingly difficult for Credit Suisse to regain investor confidence. In this context, JP Morgan's analysts have argued that the status quo is no longer viable and a takeover, probably by UBS, is the most likely endgame. Overall, the future of Credit Suisse remains uncertain, and the bank will need to work hard to regain investor confidence and execute its restructuring plans successfully. The recent lifeline from the Swiss National Bank may provide some much-needed breathing space, but it remains to be seen whether it will be enough to save the bank from its current troubles. Don't forget to click the first link in the description to get a chance to win a $100 gift card.